Um, Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We've got a bit of a short notice stream today. Jordan Cass is along for the ride. How you doing, Jordan?
I'm doing well. Thanks for doing this, Justin.
Yeah. So we're gonna do an unofficial, friendly, not 20-minute a time. We'll do 90-minute clocks to give us time to chat, as well as track cards and that kind of stuff, and should be fun. So let us get going. Looks like I'm in the US for this one, and I am hearing my music is on, so I don't want that to be in Jordan's ear. So we're going to go ahead and turn that entirely off. Okay, so I am not going to, as with other friendlies, I'm not going to comment on the strength of my hand or anything like that. Just going to play against Jordan because he can hear everything I say. I can hear everything he says, and we may be talking about our moves at the end of each turn. We'll see. But okay, so
I'd like to have as much discussion as is reasonable that doesn't tip our hand as far as what we might still be holding or what might be coming up.
absolutely, let us do that. Okay. Uh, hmm, hmm, hmm. All right, let's do that.
433.
Yeah, who does that anymore, right? This also is going to give me a
Well, that
chance
makes me
to try out the new card tracker. So I haven't, but with 90-minute clocks, I have time to orient myself to it. I'm sorry, Jordan, I interrupted you. What were you going to say?
no. I just that makes me very suspicious of the headline that I'm about to see. Who do I? Am I that confident that that's the headline you're gonna do? Boy. All right, I'm about 98% sure that this is a defectors, but I'm gonna go ahead and headline this anyway. Oh,
Okay.
I was wrong. That's why you did 433.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
That's part. So that's part
Well,
of why I like the
now,
4-3-3 is it suggests maybe it's defectors. Also, get Europe scoring out suggests a weak hand on my part, but now it's less likely you're going to want to coup Italy. Now, of course, the three in Iran's not going to help because I doubt you're going to coup Iran unless you have Duck.
well, yeah, I've got a decision to make here, and I believe precisely that reason, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, Bert. Okay, so this is removed, and this is discarded, and there's. Ooh, okay. All right, so we're gonna miss on the coup. Um, so what should we do now? Um, okay, let's do that.
Okay, okay, okay.
So the one Malaysia is kind of dumb because obviously you're getting Thailand, but doing it to force you to take Thailand now, as opposed to doing it later. Um,
All right, I can't. It doesn't allow me to spread my ops around to anywhere other than
right,
Thailand and Lao, Cambodia.
right. That is my it's my hope here. Oh, okay, you had sock govs. That's the other thing
Yeah, so that
is
was my other head.
yeah, that was one
I
of the
was
things
like,
is
I
sock.
really did. I at least, yeah, I did not expect that there was any chance you would risk a Europe headline without either Sotgovs in hand or a defectors headline. So that's my failure of imagination.
Yeah, I mean, if you headline sock govs into it, then that sucks for me. But it's still only two VPs for you. And then also, if you're taking Italy there, Europe has scored. I'm spreading into Pakistan. Like it's just
Sure.
not that great a play for you. Also, it might inspire you to headline sock govs instead of something like Purge, which you know.
Right.
And I'm telling you all these cards that I don't have. uh, but I don't. I probably wouldn't headline Europe if I had Purge anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So this seems. Let's see. What do we want to? Let me think about this a second. All right. My only chance here at Asia. or I should say, at getting Dom is probably maintaining country count. So the question is, do I push on that, or do I just accept having a potential lead uh, on battlegrounds? Thinking about how many turns I have left here. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I think I'm going to actually do this. And so I was taking a bit of a risk here, not playing this AR1, obviously. But I felt that the value of securing Thailand and Southeast
Yeah.
Asia was more important than the possibility of you triggering Warsaw and activating NATO.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you on that. All right. Well, you've left me with an incredibly unimaginative play there.
Yeah, so if you're doing that, I would be quite surprised. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take this opportunity. All right.
No, give me that. I want that one. I wanted that. All right. Well, let's. Got a little bit of a tough decision here to make. I think I'm gonna do this. Okay.
Okay,
Take a couple more
okay.
mill ops. Why don't you?
I think I've got about all I can handle. So I guess this is my play here. Yeah, I think it has to be.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a good play. Okay, so it's AR5, and you've not taken presence in the Middle East. Um,
That is correct.
so you seem like a guy who has 5-year plan Middle East, which makes me a little bit sad. But I can't wait any longer for mill ops. Whoa, hey, what do you know?
That's not what I wanted.
I mean, if you have 5-year plan Middle East, it doesn't matter. But if you do not have that, then that is very annoying for you.
I do not have it. That is very annoying. I guess I played with fire a little too much, but I don't know, maybe that should have been, well, yeah, that's tough because I really needed to get those ops into South Korea once I revealed Korean War. And now I'm revealing containments because obviously I didn't want to play that before Korean War.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe I should have not throw. My other option when I played NATO to spread around Southeast Asia was that I could have just done two South Korea, two Iraq. That would have been a more cautious play, but I felt that I had the time on Middle East, and it would appear I was incorrect.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was. I think what you did was fine. Then containment takes South Korea, which takes Asia Dom, and it also takes Syria, which to get Middle East present. So that I mean, that's a fine play. That's probably exactly what I would have done. So I only have I unfortunately I just have a one op play here, which now of course becomes a two op play. So I could poke a Korea to stop Asia Dom in hopes of headlining Asia. I could poke Syria in hopes of headlining Middle East. Um, but those plays are only to me, and again, this other players disagree with me on this. To me, those plays are only good if I draw the scoring and I headline it. There's plenty of other good headlines out there. Although you have just spaced Marshall and given me containment, so maybe not. But I don't know. I'm going to go with the better long term, what I consider to be a better long term play, and I'm going to do that. Um, and so we'll see if that hurts.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I do like poking for no presence or poking to stop a dom there, so I wouldn't have hated that. But I get why you didn't go that direction.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping. The hope was that I could just draw U.S. Japan, headline that, and then stop Dom that way. Um, but let's see. I'm going to do. Um, hmm, yeah, I'm gonna headline that.
What do I think you're headlining? All right. If you have, oh, I'm gonna bet you're gonna headline something a little unsexy here. I think we're gonna see a captured Nazi. No, an IP war.
I would
Okay.
like to have captured Nazi. That would be a fun world for me to live in. And I'm going to go ahead and miss the roll as well. Now I'm very sad. Decall seems like a good headline for you. Now, what are you going to do with this decall? Do you want to take France? You don't have duck. I can tell you don't have duck. So are you excited? Do you want to take France or you want the coup?
I am almost certainly taking the coup here.
Okay. If I had Asia Dawn,
I with both,
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
yes, especially with both AI war and Korean War gone, I'm not getting mill-ups otherwise. So that's what kind of tends to push me in the direction. Like, there's nothing wrong with taking France here, certainly. But I'm leaning towards, yeah, I'm going to take the coup.
Yeah.
And it worked out nicely.
Okay, so you're gonna just take a roll on Panama. All right, I'll take my VP, and that makes me sad. And now I don't want to, but I have to do that stupid thing.
Alrighty, if you were doing that, I think 1, 2, and where does that third go? Let's just go 1, 2, 3.
Indonesia, Algeria, and Zaire. Yep, that is exactly what I thought we would see. Okay. Well, this is not a great situation that I find myself in. Ugh. Fine.
Okay, sorry, I'm a little behind on my tracker here. All right, I don't see a compelling reason not to do this.
Yeah.
So how greedy am I going to be is really the relevant question.
Greedy?
No, I'm not going to put 2 into Mexico. I'm not going to be that greedy. So let's go 1, 2, 3, and I think 4 seems good here.
Okay, that's all well and good. Ooh, Saudi. Okay. That's interesting. But
Yeah,
yeah, it makes
in
sense.
Yeah, so my thinking was you don't have adjacency to fight for Iraq there or potentially poke it if I take it. The downside is obviously if I'm doing a future coup or a future emptying of Iran, I don't have adjacency to that as well. So I don't know if that was the right choice over Iraq.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm again doing very unimaginative, unsexy plays with my limited ops.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and do you.
The lack of Asia scoring is fantastic. I'm loving not seeing that.
Not thrilled, not thrilled.
I do enjoy that. The UN for okay, of course you just played UN for ops. You could have just UN defectors and saved a VP. So the fact that you didn't tells me you have 5-year plan Middle East. Which tells me you're not playing
Also,
China.
be cautious.
Which tells me you are not playing China
Mhm.
here.
Yep, good idea. I guess in retrospect, with Korean War untriggered, that one op should have gone instead into North Korea, or I should have just overprotected both with Fidel before playing UN.
Yep. I sadly only again have a one op, but stupid Nasser. Now you can have Nasser, so congratulations. Um, and I guess what I should overprotect something. Let's overprotect. Yeah, I guess Italy's fine. All right, let's see. U.S. Japan. Okay.
Alrighty, let's see here.
Obviously that.
Okay, I imagine. Yeah, well, you know. Okay, so you're either headlining of your known cards. Yeah, there'd be no reason. There's no rush on you headlining U.S. Japan here because I know you have it. So this is probably a captured Nazi unless you got a better redraw than that. So with that in mind, what is my best headline here? I think it's probably just. Hmm. Oh, it's between two. Um, One's the obvious, but also three of your four known cards could potentially not not suffer any pain to Red Scare, and I don't know what you redrew. So I don't know if this will be a problem card for you for me to bother with that. So I think I am instead going to headline this.
Oh. Ooh. That's a treat. That is a
Yep.
treat.
And I will get rid of this.
Ooh, that's also a treat.
Yep. I
Man,
was feeling great about 2 minutes ago.
and your hand sucks.
Now I'm
Broken
not.
Purge.
Yeah, that was my other, reasoning was, oh, I do not have a lot of ops here. Feels like a good idea to save some of those ops. So,
Man, what's your mill ops situation? I didn't even check on that. Yeah, you don't have mill ops.
yep.
Okay, that's good.
Alrighty, let's just, yeah. Well, let's see. Let's our count here. What can we do here?
That doesn't take away from how ugly South America looks and how Africa looks.
Yes, true. All right, yeah. Let's just fill out here.
Yeah, I think that is wise. Mm,
I don't know. Maybe there's a world where I could have headlined Purge and decided to try to just fight for ops. You know, fight on Europe and not trigger CIA and hold CIA, but that felt kind of needlessly dangerous and not a good use of my time, considering the fact that I would just be single breaking with most of those plays anyway.
yeah. That that does seem needlessly risky. especially because if I have
All
redrawn
right.
5 year plan, I would probably event it. Purging me would encourage me to event it, which might
Yeah,
cause some problems for you. All right, well, you know I have that guy, so I'm very pleased to
that is a
get out of Asia. Turn three, not
yeah.
being dominated is awesome.
That went about as poorly as it could have,
Yeah, yeah.
as far as how much or how much I seemed otherwise to be doing well in Asia.
Southeast is still a nightmare, so that's going to be a big VPs for you. And obviously, one IP war changes the picture entirely. You're not getting Fidel.
No, I guess Red Scare would have had a little effect there. All
I
right,
could
just
see why
keep
you. I
on.
just assume it was an auto purge, but I can see why you didn't headline it for sure.
Yeah, I if I had had even, 2 to 3 more ops in hand, I think I would have purged. I just didn't have the luxury.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to fill South America. So I think you made the right
Yeah.
play. I mean, you didn't have the ops to fight me in Europe. Now, I did have Asia, and you probably knew, and you knew I had to fight off that. So I think Purge would have allowed you to either get out of Europe or maybe get Asia Dom. But while you were doing all that, South America would have been left incredibly weak. Um,
Right. And I mean, I guess that's the question is I do tend to try to prioritize current guaranteed VPs versus hypothetical future VPs.
yep.
And so maybe I could have just, kept breaking India or something like that, or kept breaking West Germany, but I don't know. I perhaps should have used the fact that you didn't know that I redrew Europe to my advantage, whereas I knew you had Asia.
Yeah. Yeah. Always a tough call there.
Now this is tough. I would love to hold Purge for mid-war here, but I also do not love you knowing that I have Purge for, purposes of a middle or a missile envy, for example. So
Yeah, holding purge is
given that I want to
always
be
yeah. I like to hold purge as the U.S. and then I always find something better to headline. But for the USSR, maybe not. Um,
yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and shore things up as best I can here.
yeah. Okay. Um, this seems fine.
Alrighty, well, VP track not looking great, but hopefully we'll see some better stuff here.
Okay. Hmm, hmm, hmm. We'll start with you. I'm gonna use my second. Look, listen to me using the second person for my cards, like you do.
I don't like start with. That suggests that you have more nice things to deal with after that. All right, let's get crazy here.
Oh boy. Oh, let's start the insanity. What are we doing with that? Okay. Okay, sure. That's what we're doing. Um, here, I guess. I don't know. No, 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 no. This is fine. That. Yeah, this is fine.
Hmm.
right, DEFCON's 5. What are you going to do?
Sure is.
You just going to purge me? AR1? You're going to do something else.
No, if you had headlined something other than Colonial, I would love to do a purge here. But no, I don't think with how many things you could just take, that would be a good play for me. So no. I think what I will instead do is this. Okay, that looks good.
Okay. So we're just going to fix. Yep. 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 Yeah. Okay, we're going to take an Africa Dom. That makes sense. All right, well, I'm going to be unimaginative and just take a nice coupe.
All right, all right. Good time to use J. I think I will be
Not the roll I wanted, but it's enough for
similar.
our purposes.
I'll be similarly unimaginative. That was a better roll.
Big old roll. Okay. Overprotect France, kids. All right. I really need a 5 on this, but whatever, we're doing it. That's not the one. That's not the one.
That's not the.
That's not the one.
All right. Much as it would amuse me, I am going to resist the temptation to do an AR3 Red Scare here. What do I want to do though? All right, how about a little bit of 1-2 here? Actually, let's think about this. How about where should that fourth go? Let's do that.
Make sure you take Philippines with that. Okay. Oh, stopping Middle East Dom. Interesting. Well, I wanted to event that, but now I'm not going to. I had that last turn. If you had held purge, I was eventing that to pull purge out of your hand.
All right, I will, I think, call it on this. Unfortunately, this is some pretty brutal scoring card timings thus
Yeah,
far.
VP track is atrocious for you, but the board is not bad at all. All right, let's just go ahead and do that. Ooh, nice. Take that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want to miss? Would you like to miss? No, you would not. Okay. Well, this seems like a fine event. I'll do that.
Certainly does. Okay, what do we got? I got only 2 ARs left.
Do I have a
I don't
path
know
to
what's.
20? I guess my 2 good regions are already scored, and there are 3 very bad regions out there that yet to be scored. So I don't think I really have a path to 20. I guess I hit space, and duck is gone. Yeah, I don't really have a path to 20.
Oh, what is my play here? I do not have that much to do with my ops. I don't know if you would take the risk on this or not, but just in case, I will protect that.
Overprotecting Thailand is a good thing to do. Okay. What the heck am I doing now? Oh, God, that is so lame. But fine. I mean, it's got to be done anyway.
Okay. Boy, and all of my poking candidates are in scored regions for the most part here. So I guess I'm going to do shore up Southeast Asia and put some pressure here. I don't really want to trigger, but I think that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's nice to get, I suppose. But, all right. Well, I'm going to play VOA. Um, but
Oh.
I don't have any, which normally on turn four is just devastating. But unfortunately, you have so heavily overprotected everything that it's not that effective. And I was going to use it in Southeast Asia, and now that prospect is a lot less appealing. Even going to Thailand isn't that great because if I flip it, I'm still not getting Dom when Asia comes back around. Um, so let's just do. I don't know. This is a little silly, but I'm gonna do that and hope that I can pick up Brush or OAS.
Okay, where's this going? One
It's a
Argentina,
little
two
silly. It's a
Argentina.
little
Oh,
silly. I'm hoping I
oh,
can get in with
you're gonna
Junta,
try to even right up.
and then if I can get if I get Brush off, then that is just so huge. But we will see if I have that.
Hmm. Okay, okay. This gives me some food for thought. You have headline peak, so let's just think about this for a moment. All right, you don't have a path to victory in the headlines. Don't need to worry about that. Boy, I really wish you did not have headline peak. Oh, what is my best play here? There's that headline has a counter, that headline has a counter, that headline has a counter. I think that my play here, boy, yeah, I think given the situation, this is going to be my best play. And I'm going to hope that you don't have UN.
I do not have it, but I do have this guy. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
no, no, no. All right. Well, you are owed a break, and that is enormous. You are definitely owed
Okay.
a four there. Man,
Well,
four there is
now,
almost game ending.
now I've got an interesting decision. I don't have a four op, so I can't take control. So do I simply spend the three op? Oh boy. I go Colombia, that gives you access I don't want to give. All right, I think I'm simply going to go. Let's just go to. Let's go to here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. Let's do. Um, just thinking about what. So, all right, you got nice three VPs there. Um, let's just. I don't know. I don't know if this is right, but I really don't like the idea of you realigning.
Hmm.
So that might have been better used jamming North Korea. But again, it's scored. And even if I flip it, I'm probably still not getting Dom when Asia comes back around. And I have so many bigger problems to worry about.
Yeah. All right. If you take Botswana, that's 3 to 5, then. Hmm. Okay. I think I'm going to ignore that and instead just make sure I've got country count okay. Yeah. I think that's all right.
Okay. Yeah, seems good. All right. Well, I let's see what we can find.
Oh, this breaks my heart.
Nope, swing and a miss. Sadly, swing and a miss.
OPEC South African INDA alliance. I can live with that. Let's get rid of you. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Okay. There, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Probably
Okay,
guessed I had that
okay.
one.
Hmm. Um. All right. I boy, I really wanted to event this, but I think with a realigned setup, wanting to fight on country count, I think I will instead do this.
Oh, glad to see that not getting invented. Yeah, and
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a
this
doofus
just goes back
because
to
I should have gone Ivory Coast with my one op that went into Guatemala. That was already dumb, but now I'll just do it there. Wow, you have lots of countries in Africa. VP tracker all of a sudden not
okay.
looking so good.
I got 3 plays. Let's go ahead and get our space off.
Oh, what a coinky dink. Nice roll. Bad roll. This would be such a great time for you not to have one small step. Such an unbelievably great time for that.
I do not have one small step. What I do have is a very difficult decision. I was going to use this on Nigeria. I should have done so before scoring Southeast
Oh,
Asia. I
the card that gives you 3 mil
wasn't
ops?
expecting. It is the card that gives 3 mil ops. So now I have a whole lot of 50-50 options aside from Libya. So Libya is the safest option, but considering I'm going to lose Egypt eventually, it's not going in all likelihood to change the complexion of Middle East. So there are much more valuable countries to use this on. I think under the circumstances, I'm going to take my shot. Oh, and I hit.
Okay. Going to Italy, huh? All right. That's not my favorite thing. Uh, let's do. Well, I got to do this, so might as well just get it done now.
Okay. So we've got, this will make you happy to see.
Hey, yeah, Warsaw's not gone. Where's Warsaw? Warsaw's in the discard. Okay. Okay. Um. God, everything is so damn overprotected. I mean, you know what? Let's just. This is terrible, but let's just take a domination. I'm just gonna take a domination.
With Fidel coming back, it's not terrible. Still headline peak. Okay. Well then, I've got. Well, actually, give me just a moment here, because depending on what's still, I've got two cards behind on my tracker. Depending on that's out there, that might influence my decision. Brezhnev and cultural. Okay. A number of plausible headlines for you here.
Certainly are.
Okay, I am going to do something pretty unusual here,
Oh, unusual.
which which I boy, is this the right choice? Ugh. All right, you have 9 cards and there's 12 in the draw pile. So it's 21 cards. You've got what, like a 40% chance or something to have any given particular card at this point from
That's
what is
correct.
unknown to me.
Sounds right.
So do I make a headline choice based on that 40% possibility, or do I make what would otherwise be what I think is the best headline choice? So I think I am actually going to do this. I am going to headline this, which I'm only doing because of my talking myself into this.
Okay. Oh. Ooh. Spicy. Spicy. Okay. Um. Hmm. Let's do. Let's do that.
Okay, okay. Well then, we're going to do that.
Huh. Okay. Seems like a good play for you. It's just if you're gonna get if
Central.
you're gonna get VPs, I want VPs.
Oh, that is not what I wanted to see. Okay, how do I manage this? Can I manage this? Am I screwed? All right, currently 4-7. Woof. That is not what I wanted to see. Okay, I think. Okay, let me think about this. Let's start here.
Okay.
Yep, yep.
Oh, come on. Come on.
What do I take out of here? Do that. All right, enjoy Romania.
Yay. Oh, come on. Really?
Good gracious.
I needed Kennedy. I needed Kennedy. And now, well, I mean, with the brush of Italy, South America the way it is, and I'm gonna have to give you South America. This is it's hard envisioning a path back.
All right, let's see. You have 2 ARs left. One you're scoring, and I'm guessing maybe you're spacing. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, with one, well, what I want to do is coup, but one small
All
step
right.
is
Do
coming,
you,
and I want the Camp David event, especially with you put flower
so
power
if you could,
in play.
let's say, okay, it's 5-7. So if you were to successfully coup, it would still be 6-6. So it would give you two VPs, but not Dom. So let's, what do I want to do with this off? Let's just in case you do decide to take the coup, I'll do that. Let's do that. Let's overprotect you, I suppose.
Yep.
Oh, that is a relief. I was worried you were going to save that, but
Yeah. I mean, even if I do, it only saves me two VPs, so it's not.
yeah.
And then I can't do
All
anything. And then
right.
uh, Yeah, I need VPs, so I'm gonna space. All right, I'm gonna get them. All right, I'm just. Where's give me Junta? There it is. Okay.
Still headline peak. Woof.
I mean, you get one small step though. So. Oh no. Oh well. I got the three. So I guess good that I got that out.
Yeah. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I know 8 of your cards.
I think that's right.
So that's fine. Those are my redraws. Okay. What do I want to do here? Okay. Perhaps this is my best, but I'm just, boy, I'm not sure. This is a tough one. All right, let's go with this.
Okay. I mean, this is fine. This is fine.
Okay, let's do this. Oh no. All right. Well, that's what I get for not just taking it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let you roll again. If you want to roll again, roll again.
All right. Nope. I want to do that.
Oh, you jerk. You jerk. Oh, come on. All right, down 7-3 in Africa country count. That seems good. Um, I mean, sure. Okay. The card I redrew was not a scoring.
Ooh, boy. Okay. Well, that's what I get for playing with fire, I suppose. Where are we at? One discard I'm missing. What is it? Okay. Let me think about this. All right, let's just. So ideally, I wanted to brush Nigeria if I had the opportunity. So now I wish I'd just taken Argentina and then could have brushed Nigeria and potentially gotten Africa Dom. So I think I just got greedy. I was like, okay, I have a +2 on Argentina, usually going to succeed in that, and then I have a +3 on Brazil. So I thought I could grab both in one swoop.
Yeah, I get that.
All right, let's just do this. Or actually, no, let's do this with brush now gone.
I needed to brush Italy back. I mean, where am I getting VPs? That I mean, this is not too good. This is not good.
Yeah, I mean, you've got China, and don't imagine you're giving it up anytime soon. So
No.
DEF CON is very much on the table.
Yeah, yeah. Worried not much else is on the table is my issue.
All right, sorry, I'm looking around and realizing, oh, that's right. Asia still matters, so I had to reappraise what I was doing. Do this and this.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Well, now here's my decision. Do I one small step here and get myself out of grain and Star Wars facing territory?
Yep.
This is a tough call. I don't know the answer to that. Would love to lose you that headline peak, but if I'm feeling, I mean, I don't know. With you taking Brazil there, the board has evened up quite a bit actually. So I think this is going to be pretty even if it goes to final scoring. But how cautiously do I want to play it as far as DEF CON here? And I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. There's a
Yeah, I
lot of
don't.
DEF CON cards out there.
There are. Turning off Star Wars temporarily is nice. Um, but yeah, not being able to space grain, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard.
And I mean, Terrorism's out there, 5-year plan is out there, so I could absolutely lose to having my hand size cut. So
Certainly, if you miss,
yeah,
certainly if you hit the space roll before, you absolutely one small step to get the discard. But now it's tougher.
yeah, agreed. I think I am going to play it slightly more cautiously. I'd rather put one more. Well, okay, I guess thinking of it this way is it puts one more DEF CON problem in the deck, or I should say, it removes a DEF CON problem if I event one small step. But that problem is something that I then can't deal with at all if my hand size gets
Yeah,
cut, and I think like that's a more catastrophic possibility.
that's true.
So I think Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do just not event it actually. So let's do this. Go one here, and where do we want the last one? Well, I do not want to have to trigger this. This is very irritating. All right, I think here's
Whatever
what I'm
you
actually
have,
just
you're
going to trigger
triggering.
this. Yeah, I know. I was just thinking
You
of the
have one
order
small step
wise.
in Panama. That's what you have. Yeah, that is
I
wise.
sim I simply was trying to figure out, do I want to allow you to go into Colombia first or potentially do the counter coup? And that sort of was where I'm at.
Yeah. Do something different. was gonna, yeah, I hadn't been thinking about that. Now, of course, you mentioned Colombia, so you know what? You mentioned Colombia to me. So since that's a much better play than this. But since you mentioned it to me, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do what my original plan was, which was that.
Okay, I just assumed you were gonna do Columbia.
Yep, I assumed you were going to
Um,
wait until AR7, but all right.
all right. In that case, I think I kind of have no choice but to do that. What's my second op then? Does that go to? All right, if you're setting up for Formosan, I guess I'll do that.
All right,
You were,
fine.
I see. Oh, I see. You were trying to reduce the likelihood of Korean War going off.
Yeah, we'll see if it goes off.
All right. Oh, all
Oh, well, it
right.
wouldn't have
Well, I
mattered.
will. I'm not happy about the Columbia coup, but I am happy about the both of those hitting.
That was a painful 4 VPs.
All right, you can see my headline. So let me just consider things here. Okay, I think I'm going to do this. Is that the better play or? Hmm. No, let's do this instead.
Ugh, this is not what I want to see at all. I'm sure you're expecting that, but we gotta trigger it.
Oops. I do. That's this, I think. All right.
That's an interesting card. Okay. Hmm. Let's do. Hmm. No, this is fine. We'll just do this. This is fine.
Okay, okay. Let's think here. Hmm. All right, you. Looks like you're winning on the board now. So trying to think
Which is hard to
what the best
believe,
approach is.
given the
Yeah,
state
I
of
mean
South
this is
America.
kind of
I mean,
yeah
Fidel,
this
and
and
I'm
this is
not
kind
putting
of
on the board. Like Fidel, I'm instantly behind.
Yeah, but this is like sort of the nature of some games I've been having for the last while. Was I'm feeling pretty good about the game at some point in the earlier mid war, and then something turns, and that seems to have been my lot. So trying to figure out where I'm turning things around in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
But as far as what I'm doing here, boy, this is a tough call. Do I take a big old coup? Okay, I think I really, oh boy. Okay, there's six ARs left. I think this is really my only realistic chance here to even up South America. So, or I should say, to not have you even it up. So,
Oh,
I
okay.
really want to do event that, and we'll see if the game comes back around and I regret not eventing that.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I have to repair that. Uh, mm, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know if that's right, but mm,
Oh, that's a nice roll.
yeah, I didn't want to allow you to do that, but all right, now I have to do that.
Okay.
I needed to give you. I mean, you're not talking like someone who has war games, but I needed to give you the last coup so that I could do that when DEF CON got to two. Ooh, that's a treat. Okay, now you're definitely not playing like somebody who has war games. Um,
No, I am not.
all right, let's. That's not getting any better. Oh, you should have won small step last turn. Why didn't you won small step? We're taking that back. Oh, I
Oh,
should have
good
rolled on
grief.
Panama. I should have rolled on Panama if I'm going to roll like that. Okay. Hey, that's active. That's a treat. Space that. Oh.
Regretting my timing on this because of Alliance.
Yeah. Well, I'm regretting not cooing Panama because if I had known you had that, I would have definitely done that. Okay. Let's. I don't know. I guess that's fine.
Good gravy. Okay.
No more headline peak. I enjoyed having headline peak. I'll be honest with you. Uh,
Well, now you have to play like the rest of us.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that seems fine.
Oh, what are we doing here? I guess. hmm, I guess this is fine. Well, actually, hold on. Let's throw this card over here. Actually, no. Let's do this instead. Ooh, okay.
Let's do this instead. Uh, Sounds like too many good things in your hand. It's a nice miss.
All right, let me take a moment to think about this. I think one, two. Oh boy, good gravy. Yeah, I mean this is getting silly, but I think this is what we're doing.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. 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 Hmm. You know what? What's the China card for if not that?
Are gonna do it. I almost overprotected, but I was like, "There's no way he's giving me China."
I don't know. I was probably wrong, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We're doing it, and I'm doing it, and that's fine. I'm gonna
I
play.
mean, I think it'll ultimately not matter because you're gonna win on the board here.
That
Hmm.
ideally makes you. I don't know if I'm getting Asia Dom, but that makes you nervous, very nervous about defending against it.
Yeah, that it does. I agree.
I mean, but it does give up China for
Hmm.
10-10, which is bad.
Well, I since I felt I had no other choice, I eliminated the Ortega problem for you, so you're not at risk of DEF CON.
Yeah, yeah. No more Ortega issues for me.
What am I doing here? All right. Um, okay, let's go for a big old coup. That's not it.
Big old coup. That wasn't very big.
Just needed to take like three influence out of there, not one.
Well,
All right.
good for you.
Okay. Yeah,
That ended
that's
well.
great. All right. Shall I take one more? What else? What else am I doing here? All right. Slowly but surely, I'm gonna get there.
Okay. Oh
Oh
no!
my!
No!
Oh
No!
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 That was my other card last turn.
Oh, that
So
was.
yeah, I was
Oh.
like, I sure hope he doesn't have terrorism because I was done last turn. It
Oh.
also it also crossed my mind. I was like, oh, is he playing China here because he has terrorism?
Yeah. And that be the
Oh
case.
man. Oh goodness.
That be the case. All right.
Okay.
We play on.
All right, let's do one more. All right.
All right. Well, Enjoy that.
All right.
Oh, I wanted that VP. VPs. No! Okay. We'll just do that.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and stop Central Dom for sure. And that seems fine. Oh, come on.
It's South Africa. All right. All righty. Turn 10 it is. Let's see here.
Uh, oh boy.
Ooh, okay.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh no. All right.
Hmm. Okay, now what do I do here? This is interesting. Okay, that's three, that's there, that's there. Okay, I think I'm just gonna take this. Boy.
All right. Well, the flip of Thailand looks great now.
Yeah.
Because I'm certainly lost. And that means you're going to have Africa Dom. All right. I think this is lost now. Um,
Yeah, I mean, it's a silly game where all you needed was your terrorism to, not hit the 1 in 5 chance or whatever it was at that point.
yeah. Yeah. And it hit the wrong card.
There we go.
That's not what I wanted to see at all. Okay. Um, my hand is
Oh,
so terrible. I'm going to give you that.
goodness. Okay, let me think about this then. All right, obviously two there. Are any point in fighting for Dom? No, they have like one, two, three, four, five countries that you only need one op to take. So no, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, let's get you off.
Okay. Oh man, that Italy brush. That Italy brush.
Yeah, that was pretty big. All right, that's worth five. That would be worth. Okay, got your coup. So country count here, 68. Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I thought we might see that.
Yep, yep. Okay, I guess we'll do this and hope to not roll poorly. Ooh, that's pretty poor.
1-6. There's the roll we needed, and I need a miracle here. So I don't even know if a miracle is going to do it. Sure. Oh, that was a good
Oh my
miracle.
goodness. Sure was. All right, nothing I can do about Central now, so nice job grabbing Dom there. Let's see, I have two ARs. One, two, and what's the count here? Let's just go. Let's not overcomplicate this. We'll just go one, two, three.
Okay, you got Warsaw, so pushing hard for Poland would not have been fruitful.
No. Ooh, that's big space.
Still not
All
enough,
right,
though.
what am I doing? I guess I'm doing that. You aren't playing like someone who has another three up. Is there any chance of you stopping Africa? I guess the miracle realign, that's it. So let's see, let's just do, I guess that's worth two VPs. That's worth probably only one. Okay, yeah, this is weird, but I think I'm just flipping this.
Ooh, okay. Well, good play. Um, all right. Well played. Uh,
Oh, I didn't overprotect India. Oof, I thought I had
just
India
not
overprotected. Oh,
quite enough. Just not quite enough.
yeah, I was that was a lucky for me that I had enough cushion there because I totally glossed over that and thought I had everything overprotected in Asia. But yeah, I mean, I you had a pretty terrible turn 10 hand there. I
Yeah.
mean, like if you had even an average, if you had an average hand, where I don't know, we're going to be within like 1 or 2 points either way. I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, I
Also, your real lines failing on Venezuela was also big. Like that could have been the difference.
yeah. Oh, for sure.
Just
I
a
mean,
lot
if
of
I
little.
if I hit those real lines, oh man, it's a whole different game. Um, I should have overprotected Brazil and not let you poke it when I needed mill ops because I needed a coup Colombia and I couped Colombia. Uh, and then you got the coup on Africa, which was huge. So,
Right.
um, yeah. Damn. Five
Oh, well,
VPs.
that was an interesting game. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I thought that I was like coming out of early war. Like I was what after Middle East scoring in turn four, I was down like 14 BPs or something. But like the board looked great for me, and then like you just started chipping away at that, and I really thought you were going to pull it out, and then just the late war, especially turn 10, just turned enough in my favor.
Yeah. And the brush of Italy was huge. South America came twice for you. Um,
Right.
and yeah. Yeah.
Middle East was fascinating. How terribly, how usually the USSR doesn't look quite as bad in Middle East as I did, but I think that probably actually all goes back to your 4-3-3 where I didn't bother with an Iran coup. So just the complexion of everything changed. Plus your six on Iraq.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you had to use D-stall to get into Saudi, which was kind of funny. And because if you hadn't done that, I was probably getting control there. Um,
Right.
if you hadn't gone into Saudi,
Anyway,
I probably didn't have the ops to fill up and get control of Middle East on turn four, but maybe on turn whenever it came
but
back eight.
yeah, no,
So
interesting games.
yeah,
Appreciate you playing.
yeah, it was a good game. That was a fun one. And yeah, that was good. That was good. I hope the fans enjoyed it. We had like 10 viewers or so, so not bad. But yeah, that
Cool.
was fun.
I don't know if there's I don't know if there's some way for me to participate in chat without also accidentally seeing your screen, but obviously people are talking about what you have, so I'll just have to go read it after the fact and see what folks had to say.
Yeah, not the chattiest chat I've ever seen, but not bad either. So, um,
Yeah.
okay,
All right. Well,
thank you
thanks,
all
Justin.
for
Good.
watching. I was supposed to have a blitz game tonight, but in about a half hour. But Powell is unfortunately sick, so not going to be able to make that happen. I'll be back tomorrow for another blitz game against Thomas. So hope you'll join me then. Jordan, any final thoughts on this one before we wrap up?
Better to be lucky than good. Thanks.
Oh man, well I made some mistakes too, but this was a good, interesting one, and I'm glad we played it. All right, folks, that's gonna do it. Thank you for watching. Until next time, this is Justin Abramson with Jordan Cast. That was fun, but now it's done. So long, everybody.